What is going on, guys? Welcome to episode 7 of my Wolves Football Manager 2018 Let's Play series. Recapping the previous episode where we played games against Leicester and Chelsea, keeping clean sheets in both. If you are just coming along this series now, this is the first video you've seen. The videos in this series are pretty long. We're playing with the database updates with Wolves in the Premier League, so we're doing alright, and the updated transfers, as you can tell by the thumbnail, got Rui Patricio. So yeah, he's looking like a good keeper for us. He's done a good job, especially in recent games. He was forced into making our saves, but yeah, defenders have been strong as well, that is for sure. So I'll recap it. I'll recap the performance against Chelsea, because this is like, I want to focus on it because I was like proud of this result, and it was how we played as well. And we're going to continue. As you can see, the match stats look pretty even, but against Chelsea, yeah, we forced. That's what I wanted to focus on. We forced like Courtois, like I mentioned. We forced Chelsea into Courtois being the player of the match. He had to pull out one of his best games. I say one of his best, only 7.2 rating. Maybe he deserved higher than that. Don't know what you guys thought, but I think all I think is we deserve more. So we're still gonna roll with that. And I know Ruben Vinagre there. He had a chance. He's finishing his only 7, so that's something we're going to work on if we're going to play him there for the season. So in the training, yep, we're putting him on the winger and then finishing as his additional focus, because he will get in goal scoring opportunities. So yeah, hopefully in fact does that. But if we just go back now, take a look at table, sitting in 16th. Majority of teams have played now, or pretty much everyone else apart from Southampton, who we're going to play against. So we have the opportunity, if we win this, to move up into 14th. But even if we pick up a point, we can overleap Bournemouth there. So excited to get into this one. This episode will have the two away games. We've got Southampton and Crystal Palace, and now I'll be looking to get this out. Yeah, doing this series as a daily series, so I hope you guys appreciate that, and if you could leave a thumbs up on the video, I would appreciate that. So yeah, we will head into this one now, and we're going to think, see, Ruben Neves is like, as Mazzala is not looking like a great rating. His report of that rating is nothing special, but or that Judy, and in terms of that, he's not very good. He doesn't even have a natural role, once again, for a position he is natural in. Maybe preferred more as a defensive midfielder, but when he's got passing 16 and vision 16, you see him as, like, the best part of his game is creativity, and yeah, that passing ability. And yeah, Courtney House is going to play that left back on defensive role. We can think to bring in Barry Douglas, but if you compare, Barry Douglas is more the attacking type, so it's a tough decision, but I think Barry Douglas deserves to at least make the subs, and we'll take off, yeah, Miranda. And don't forget, Connor Cody, we said we'll play him a bit more regularly. So I think this is a match we can start him in. And we just take a look. Saiz, what did he do in the previous game? 6.7. So he wasn't one of our better outstanding players. So I'm happy with that change. Connor Cody, yeah, like, I'm looking to play that defensive midfielder again. Like, it's hard to choose because he's more natural as a centre-back, but we probably can't fit him into that. Oh no, man, it's gonna be tough for him because I want to play like Ndiaye as well, because I feel he's he's got some stronger attributes, especially strength. That's his like strongest attribute. But yeah, I do like this. I do like this setup that we have there now, and yeah, like, just to test this different unique formation now. It looks a bit, it does look like that. It does look unique, and we're still missing Raul Jimenez. He's going to be coming back soon though, so we will just submit the team now, guys, and hopefully we can just repeat what we did against Chelsea. If we play that same level, hey, we should be able to get some wins this season in this style. So I wonder if that was just a one-off though, or maybe we've found just a good balance with this specific formation, because it does get the midfield like an extra number there, or a bit more defensive opposed to having one pushed up. And yeah, I don't know, maybe it just adds that extra around the center of midfield at least. We will find out. That's what I felt from the previous game, at least anyway, that, yeah, you could tell that. So, oh, come on. I feel like, I want to say passionately, can we do like continue? Oh, they don't count it. they don't count it as a good result, like to continue the good form from the last match, even though it was a great performance. So I'm going to say it's over to you now. You have a good one, but I feel like I just want to praise or say it in a way, yeah, passionately. There's a lot more to come from you. Even though I thought the last, man, like, even though there was some negatives, we could have finished a chance in the last match, but we couldn't. Matt Doherty, 150th league appearance for the club, so he's becoming kind of, I don't want to say, like, just a very good player for Wolves. Yeah, he's become a very good player. I don't want to say, like, a legend or something like that, but he's heading towards becoming, like, a memorable player for Wolves. He's played that many times, 150 league appearances. That is a lot. Fans will remember him, and especially how he's performing this season, being one of the better players from his defensive efforts, even getting forward, getting assists. So, yeah, I hope I don't even want to say I hope he'll mark this occasion with a top performance. It's like I know he will. He'll put in a good performance, that is for sure. So, yeah, don't let me down now, especially after saying that. But look how he gets forward. That's part of the instructions as well, to be fair. And we almost opened the scoring in 18 seconds, I think that was there. Wow, like, yeah, what a start. And it just, yeah, especially now with Courtney House, because I have him that defensive fullback role, so that's what I mean, how it balances the team. But now it's Tadic, an important save by Rui Patricio there, a very good save that was. Now Tadic, I feel Southampton are going to be good from the set pieces. We did work on defending set pieces in the match preparation leading up into this one, so yeah, Vinagre Jr., can he whip this in? See, that's where he's going to be good. Oh, that was a really good tackle though. That's going to be his best attribute, well, compared to taking shots. It's better for him to, yeah, go out wide, whip the cross in, and yeah, like, just if you saw the last episode against Chelsea, had a great chance. But I don't want to forget about the performance we also had against Leicester City, which was, that was really good. We really started well in that, scored some goals, and yeah, that put us on our way. But then also our defensive performance in the second half was respectable. So now, yeah, interesting time. And I can't get too ahead of myself and like say, oh, because we play like that against Chelsea, we're going to have a chance to win a lot of games. Like, not to go attacking away from home against Southampton, you know what I mean? We still got to stick to our style and be responsible about it, because they may score. It was a pretty tame effort, though. I think that was Gabbiadini, and is that Sam McQueen picks up a knock. So just before half-time here, about almost 6 minutes, let's say concentrate. Concentrate from here. Don't want to concede a late goal, because, yeah, don't forget, picking up points away from home is crucial for us. We need to do it. It's hard to win. Oh, could we get a late one? It would be very late in the half. Andre. I wasn't expecting it because it was like almost halftime over. They didn't even have to show a highlight there, but that's what Football Manager does now. Show you fake highlights. Essentially, because it's not going to be a goal. Like, we know that. It's like 99 or maybe 96, 97% of the time. Yeah, I'm trying to get... I would say 95% is not enough. That's why I didn't. But let's say... I don't even know being the better team. Unlucky, things just haven't gone right for us so far. Yeah, we just haven't clicked. We haven't created good chances. Like, this is very unfamiliar for extended highlights. Normally you see a lot going on. Like, yeah, it's already half time, and it's come along pretty quickly. You haven't seen too many chances. You've seen a few, but hey, I think that should still be regarded as a good performance so far. If I just reiterate what I mentioned about, yeah, keeping clean sheets is not a bad thing at all, and getting draws. So, I knew they're piling up. They're piling up the amount of set pieces they're getting. So, as much as you can work on defending set pieces, to be fair, that was just a great hit by Cedric. And it's weird, my reaction wasn't too surprising because I kind of saw it coming, even though it was a great strike. You ever feel like that? And it's like, yep, you saw that coming. You're not really too surprised about it, but he was by himself, and he's like a fullback. You don't expect him to hit that. That is the thing, though. But it was a great hit. That's all I can say. I was about to click on him to see his attributes, but see, this is where you feel like you need to turn around the match. You need to change something up because it is not going your way. It can't go the same. It can't go the same way every single time. So now we'll click on Cedric. He got forward, and yeah, he's 10 long shots, 7 finishing. Yeah. And when we had a chance, Vinigre, the last match, he didn't. It was like the opposite. It went to the corner flag. So that's a bit annoying when that kind of thing happens. And now, because we're behind, we'll switch to the attacking formation. This is where we will make some actual changes now. Courtney House. What we're going to do, we're going to drop Vinigre to the complete wing-back in, that wing-back position, but put him on attack, and then we'll take Courtney House off, and this will add another option. We will bring on Ivan Cavallero, and then we'll put him in the left wing position, of course, as an inside forward, put him on attack as well. So we're looking very dangerous to press on. So now, though, this is a tricky one for us with Ndai. If we push him up, we're not going to make that change, because conditions are still good, mostly for our midfielders. Andre is a very good player, so we have to leave him on. Ndai, boarding mid on supports, and we will roll with this one and see how this is going to play out for us. Maybe we'll take a look more of the changes, and these are set for when I start with this tactic to have that style, but I think we need to go, I feel like I repeat myself, but I play this way all the time, so I want to let you know how I play. We use the offside trap, but I feel like we'll go slightly higher to utilize that. I feel if you use offside trap, again, I have different things in my head, different plans, depending on the time in the game. If I want to start attacking, if we're playing against in a cup match, like we have this time, this season, now in the time in the game where we need to actually score a goal a bit more quickly, there's different options. We utilize. So right now, I think we're gonna just go with that. I think that will be the only substitution we'll make, because it is only one substitution, but it changes our game up a little bit, just a little bit, just a little bit. So we need to fight to get that goal back. So we need to show we can do both things, that we can defend fairly well, which I think we did a decent amount in this match, but in the last episode we did very well. But there's going to be games. There's so many games in the season. They're not going to be exactly the same. There's going to be ones you're going to need to score your goals. So hopefully we can go and do that, show both parts of our game, that we can do both. And here we are, Vinigre Junior, I should say, and Ruben Neves. See, look at that hit. Forced us, that was a good save. That hit forced him to make a good save. No pun intended. Ruben Neves. Ndai. Oh, no, Ndai. I'm just trying to not to get too mad. But I was very disappointed. He just wasted that. Helder Costa. I don't know why. We've come off such a great performance. Why have we, that could have easily been 2-0. How we can play so well against Chelsea, and then, it's weird. Sometimes people say that in comments, how can you beat this team? And sometimes that happens in football. You can't control it. It seems logical. If you do well against a good team, you should beat, lower teams, but it doesn't always work that way, especially when your opponents are still better than you. Oh, why are we wasting these chances? Do I have to play? You almost think you have to play, work ball into the box. I'm not even choosing shoot on shot. Imagine if you do that, how many long shots they'll take. Might be a crazy level, but I feel... see, we don't have another striker to bring on. Not even a guy that can play there a little bit, really. How about Helder Costa? Okay, he can very minimally, but maybe that's what I feel we need to do, and he's that dangerous type. See, he doesn't have... What can we utilize him? Bonatini, complete forward, we'll use for him, and Cost isn't... deep line forward, poacher... think just because the ability, the reason, see, he's competent there. He'll be competent. So, prefers to be on the left. Okay. Hey, read into the information. It works. But, can you keep the same role? Don't annoy me. Thank you. And then Costa. We'll go poacher. Poacher on attack, I think. I thought he could suit maybe a deep lying forward type, but then, yeah, not really back. I just got to judge off his attributes. And, yeah, the reason I'm putting him up front there, because he's got that dangerous dribbling ability. That's what I thought, man. If we go on striker, I'm just... Trequartista and false 9. That's where dribbling will be more utilized. Deep. That's why I thought deep lying forward. That's because that's what I said initially. Maybe advance forward. Advance forward. Because I know he's not going to, yeah, have a very good role there because he's only competent. It would be nice if he had a competent role, but, yeah, sometimes if they have a natural role, they don't even have a natural or accomplished role or duty. But anyway, guys, yeah, the reason I'm putting up there because he's like a special player with that dribbling. Like, he could do something outstanding to win this match for us. So, now... Do we go bit... I'm wondering what's the next change. What's the next substitution on? Because that player out wide on the left we don't have. Do we drop a central mid? Neves, I don't want to take off. Andre. It's a tough decision, but I think Andre, actually, he's going to make way. So we're going to bring Graham out wide to the right side. Winger on attack. And... Oh, man, it's tough. We'll be more expressive. I'm thinking what else. Hit some early crosses in. Get those balls in. Yeah, pump the ball into the box. Okay, we're going to go overload. I thought about it for a second, and yes, we are going to. So, yeah, on the attack, we just need to balance those positions there in the central midfield. And I'm just taking a look. Do we make one more change? See, no, I want to keep one sub. Because maybe if we get a goal back, then I'll bring on Barry Douglas for Ruben Vinagre, then we drop him back to left back. You know, sometimes, yeah, in this situation, it's wise to do that. Because if you get that goal, and I guess with a shout, we'll do push forward. So, yeah, we're trying to get forward as much as we can now. Hopefully, the game will show that. Okay, let's see. Let's see. Doherty to Graham. I feel he wants to prove himself because he did want a new contract. But then he understood, yeah. Maybe I don't need that, but he still would probably want to perform. Bonatini! He hit that, but unfortunately, that one was off target. Right now, we're only losing from that strike from Cedric. At the moment. At the moment, that's what we're down by. So, we need to get a goal back. But we're trying to force it. We're really trying to force it, and sometimes you're just not playing well in a match. And even if you go all attacking, it doesn't mean, yeah, you're going to score. So, yeah. Come on, we need to win back possession. Oh my god. What a pass that was. But he's had a good game. He hasn't been bad. Hasn't been the worst player, that's for sure. See, man, he does well. Now, Hal Da Costa showcased that dribbling. Okay, he did decently. Decently! No, put the flag down, you cunt of a ref. Get off. Get off. I don't know if it probably was offside. Surely a game can't get it wrong. That is annoying. I guess for future ones, what we're going to do is... Where are we? I forgot where the options show up to put... A replay event, sorry. Yeah, goal action. Goal action. That shows, like, the replays of offsides, essentially. And that's about it. It should just say offsides. Does it show anything else? Because it's your goal action. Or if it just, like... I guess it could be not offside. It could be, like, a foul. So I guess why it says it like that. Doherty. He tried to do a Cedric. And he couldn't quite. Oh, okay. See, some highlights now. Come on. As players are getting tired... Could we come up with something? Ruben Neves. No. He's a defensive midfielder. Don't set up someone who hasn't got quality to do that. He's got long shots of 9 and finishing of 5. Like, I can tell he's going to take that long shot, but I don't want him to. I don't want him to. And he does it anyway, even though he's not instructed to, which is annoying just because he's in that position. And we might as well make that sub now. Well, I don't know who it's going to be. No, he's not... Matt Doherty, how is he? Okay, he's natural there as well, so we're going to push him. Do we go 3 strikers? Can Cavallero barely can play there? Do we just put him there? Because it's just like we want someone in that position. Okay. Costa. I'm just trying to get... Maybe we get one that's a trequartista there and Cavallero just be advanced forward. Like, yeah, it doesn't look good, but I feel like we need to get players in the box. That's how I feel right now. We need to get players there because we're not going to create something. Especially, yeah, final minutes. Handful of minutes left in this match. Now we'll shoot on sight. That'll be funny. If we score. Pass into space off. So, just get everyone forward. Do we get... get Ruben, the winger, on attack to let him push forward. I do want to get them in their preferred kind of... Or the best roles. Doherty, he's... nah, he shows nothing really there. So... Complete wing back on attack. Because, hey, like I said, we're going to lose. At this point, we're losing the match. We may as well try something. Like, extreme, to be fair, but... it's Davis. That would have been a very anticlimactic. That is for sure. So, okay, there's going to be a chance for someone, but... Equally, or even more, it could be a chance for them because, yeah, our defense is completely out of position. So that's, like I said, almost the same chance for them scoring than us. But not if they're going to make passes like that. Was that really the highlight? Wow, I don't think it was deserving. But and why is he in that position? Why is he... Oh, my God, I wish... It's probably too late now. It's too late to make a switch of Neves. Because it's too specific. It's like, oh, you set that up from the corners, but yeah, a different game, he could be on the other side. I'm not going to change the corner positions every single match, depending who's playing. That's too much. That's too much effort to do. And too much out of the way. It's just like, oh, he should know. He should know. Cavallero, nah. A bit annoyed at that. A bit annoyed. Because just himself more than anything. Like, he knows he's not going to take those chances. And I just wish Ruben Neves was in that position instead. And like for the reasons I just mentioned, it's... Yeah, you can set that up for the corner settings, but yeah, he may be on a different side each match. Like, he might be the right midfielder, right centre mid, and then the next match he might be left centre mid, depending how I change the players. So... Yeah, that could be a case. It was just one of those days. It actually felt like that because Southampton, yeah, they did rely on a banger, great goal. So yeah, put that down as a bit unlucky. But to be fair, we weren't good. I'm not saying it was one of our better games or anything because it wasn't. We didn't look likely. We didn't create as well as we did it. We created better chances against Chelsea. I think, like I talk about, again, such an extreme difference from home or away. Like, you put such on a negative playing away from home. More than you should, I feel. I just, yeah, asked that to be a bit more balanced, I suppose, or was... because we play so well against Leicester and Chelsea, and no surprise, we haven't really had a starring away match in the league yet, have we? Let's take a look at a away loss, away, like again, yeah, sure, EFL Cup, Burnley, that was a home match, away against, yeah, all these away ones we were, the Watford one wasn't too bad, and I pronounced one differently there, I didn't mean to, yeah, that Watford game there was a bit different, so, defending set pieces, so we're getting the work up of the defending set pieces, so I'd like to think that 2 weeks in a row, especially working on that. Come on. Hey, Neves. He's been training well. He's been performing well. But that last match wasn't... Okay, Elliot Watts. Okay, he's got a little bit of potential when he's training well. We'll see how if he continues that development. Morgan Gibbs-White. Anytime I click on him, his attributes are, well, either going up or training well. So yeah, he's doing well right there because it really depends. Like that arrow there is the attribute hasn't gone directly up, and it's like that next one, it's like more a dark green, or you know the attribute I'm talking about, or the arrow I'm talking about when it goes up. But anyway, let's try and check out some other players. There's like Bonatini, yeah, he's doing well in his decisions. But anyway, Ruben Neves, he's training very well. So I'm disappointed we didn't get a goal. I want Ruben Neves to be in that position. That really, I'm not even sure. See, and that's where I want him normally, that defensive mid. If Andre was there, Andre, Another reason, like if you're going to say change your settings, normally that will be Andre or Neves in that position, and just imagine what either of those two would do. They both had good hits this season, so even though if you click on Andre, he hasn't got a goal, but definitely one of them was a deflection. So, it's just unlucky. In hindsight, you probably think keep Andre on. No, I wasn't gonna. You might have thought I was gonna say Andre a third time when I said on. Andre on. But bit unlucky, because we had some like half opportunities, I guess you can say, in that one. I told you guys that I signed Gary Neville as a coach, didn't I? Where are we? If we go into our coaches, yeah, we signed Gary Neville as a coach. I just wanted to reiterate that, as he's defending 15. Yeah, like no one left their opinions on him, so I thought, yeah, I just want to see what you guys think of that. I know, because these are longer episodes, like there's going to be so many things to leave your thoughts on, and most people just comment on one or two things. Yeah, it's like two things the most, normally just one, but what's this? Ethan E. Banks Landell. Don't know what to say. I don't really mind, to be honest. Oh yeah, who's that? Yang Ming Yang. It's like I have to read his name and then say it. I have to analyze it in my head first. But anyway, yeah, he's had 10 matches in the league. He's being played out as long as he's playing matches. He's called up for the under-19s. He's capped at under-19 level already. So yeah, he's potential. That's like maximum. Like, does it say he's going to be like a great player in the Premier League? He may be. Benefit being tutored by Andre. For sure, Andre is quickly becoming one of my favorite players just because of this save. So let's go into tutoring, and yeah, Andre, he's fairly determined, and he will be an excellent tutor for him, I think. And he's like, of course, I'll just invite Morgan into the room. And then, yeah, he's happy to work with him. And, yeah, what I was going to say there, he's straight into the dynamics. And this was just, like, it was almost instantly. Like, Andre is there. And Rui Patricio, like, real-life signing as well. Like, all the Portuguese lads, basically, into there. There's a few others outside of that. If you look at Bonatini, he's Brazilian. But, I mean, in terms of newer signings, like, you got Jimenez. He's Mexican. But, yeah, I find it cool how the Portuguese lads just get in. They're all in there together. Not all those are Portuguese, but all of them are there. Like Ruben Vinagre as well, only on loan. He's Portuguese. So that's part of the chemistry within the team. So that's going to help us. Like, we can't rely on that every single match, but you'll see some good combinations with players. And that will be showcased throughout the season for sure. Like, that good chances that we will have during the games. So, what's this? Impressive statistics on player production by Manchester United. That's like, yeah, that's always a case. Man United, great developments. One of the best clubs in the world to create youth players. Before probably someone says Barcelona. Yeah, Barcelona's right up there. That's probably the best. To be fair, definitely. Yeah, not saying they're the best compared to Barcelona. I'd say Barcelona is the best academy. I don't think you can argue with that. Just being realistic. And Cardiff, they do it again. Like, that was against Brighton, so more expected. But they lost one, which is fair enough against Tottenham. But these others, if I was on that form, I'd be thinking, oh, I'm doing so well. And they got 2 away wins, cruising. Again, losing against Tottenham, that's fair enough. But Cardiff, they've almost consolidated. Well, not like for sure yet for the season, but they're in such a great position. That's where I want to be in. Like, out of these newly promoted sides, you have to say they're doing the best right now. I can't fake on that, man. Like, they are doing the best, and we have to strive to be on their level. Because, like I said, the player quality wouldn't be too different. So we need to step up. We need to step up, guys. We need to get an away win against Crystal Palace here. We need to get it done. We need to get it done against them. So, and we need a win. We need a win because we beat Leicester, but look at this period. Our only win before that was Cardiff in the least. So we need to take a big scalp even though I thought Chelsea was that with the draw against Chelsea, you could say that was, in a way, the best performance of the season, right up there with Leicester. I think Leicester was for sure just because of the goals, but then Chelsea comes into that discussion because of their actual ability. Liverpool 1, Manchester United 1. Late goals in that match. So we'll go into the match preview, but we've got to take a look when our next match is. Is a bit of a... Okay, 14 days. So that's good. Yeah, we'll do 2 games in this episode. 2 games each episode, because those international breaks will come, so I can just play those parts off camera at least. Because I want to... That's why I call this a Let's Play. If there's like other Let's Play on YouTube and people play off camera, that's not a Let's Play. That's just something that like is a bit weird. I've always thought in Football Manager, people like brand series as Let's Plays, and they're just playing off camera. They're not recording stuff. Like, that's not a Let's Play. It's fair enough if you want to do it that way, but don't brand it as a Let's Play. At least learn what Let's Play means. That's totally not a shot at someone specifically. It's just as a whole. I say things like that and never gets picked up on anyway, so I'm just like, fuck it. But anyway, guys, let's... Ooh, do we make a change? Diogo Jota's still injured. Jimenez, we need... We're going to bring him back. If he's, being able to be available to be selected, I should say. Yeah, we'll bring him on. Ndiaye, he's good defensively. He's good defensively, but that's where it stops. I mean, I don't want him pushing up into attack or relying him as that shot outside of the box. But I'm going to try bring Barry Douglas back though, and he can come, fullback on attack. Let's leave it like that, because I mean he's trying to get forward, but then there's a winger as well, not inside forward type. So we just got to see how that will eventuate during the game, because I still like the setup of this with the players in midfield. So let's submit the team here. I'm just looking at the subs if anyone should be starting, but no, I'm pretty confident. Ben Marshall's probably going to need. You can't forget about that. We're probably going to need some game time, and John Ruddy, he probably needs some if we ever need to use him. Try and get him some games. Connor Cody we need to use, though. I don't think he's a bad player. Don't get me wrong. He's not a bad player. Hell, let's give him a chance, because then he might want to leave soon. And okay, we'll play a ball-winning midfielder on support. But like I said, they push forward a little bit. You can see, he's not as deep as a defensive mid. The role of defensive mid at least, but hopefully he can hold his own, and we will see how this one goes. And like I said, I did want to get Raul Jimenez on the bench. Might be a case we need to go 2 strikers again, but Crystal Palace, they'll be looking to win themselves. Let's go passionately. We've got nothing to lose here. We know how good we are. Come on, show everyone else that. And we're just going to kick off, but there's something, like, heading into some games, you don't feel confident. It doesn't feel you're going to play so well. Kind of like we did against Leicester City. I'd love to play like that regularly. But it's just part of you. You just, you can't imagine that, whether it be the player quality or anything like that. But then they come up. Like that Leicester one, honestly, was really surprising with the goals we scored in the first half. Impressive, but surprising. Now, these long shots, they even happen. I keep going back to it, but they even happen when I say work ball into the box. That is actually selected. So just, I don't know. I don't know. What can I do more than actually select that? But I don't mind. It's hard. You don't complain about it when you score the long shot. You say, it's worth it. That's definitely what I say. It's worth it for all the ones you miss, because you get stuck in that moment. But you don't want it costing you more results than it wins you. So, it's all about the balance. Who knows if we would have scored a goal anyway, so we don't know. Oh my God. That would have been a crazy goal to concede. And I wouldn't have been surprised. It would have been one of those. And Patricio. That was a hit by Hamid Altintop there. So let's clear this. We do. But, there's Zaha. And honestly, was never likely to score there. Douglas. Come on, Vinigre, go over the top. No, he doesn't decide to. Do something with it. Do something. We're losing possession, and this doesn't generally work out well for you. Oh my god! See, I'm not very confident. It was like kind of the feeling because I mentioned it at the start of the match. I wasn't very confident going into it for whatever reason. Vinegre, come on! What a ball! See, that's what he's good at. That was a great ball. That was a great ball there, and hey, I was expecting a finish. I was expecting a finish there. Andre. Soiree. That was a poor effort by him. So, see, compared to the last match, there's like a lot of highlights. There's a lot of highlights in this first half. And could we actually go on to score? Helder Costa. Ruben Neves. Andre. These shots are weak. The shots are weak, but I don't know. They're still taking long shots. Like, so many are coming in. Now, Zaha. They'll go for one as well, but weak effort. So, again, all these chances, but we're not really... For both teams, we're not seeing anything like quality. Any quality chances, quality hits. It's been pretty poor. It's been a pretty poor game. And now, Kakai, is that? But a goal comes. I'm disappointed, but I'm not too surprised. Like I said, for whatever reason, I wasn't confident going to this one. Maybe it's just because it's a away match or something. I don't know. I wasn't too excited going, Danny Bart there, maybe he could have made an interception. He was close enough to it. There's a highlight instantly. Hope we could get one of those goals back. I feel like I concede them more often than I actually get them myself. Myself, when I score a goal than concede. But we might actually... Could have told you, they might get one back. Just 2 in a row. Within a minute. But we're going to clear that. Zaha. It's just, we're not composed today. And I feel like that's what I would want to change to. Because we're trying to retain possession. But maybe that's not the way we're going to do well today. Go to a higher tempo. Maybe later in the half. Get them surprised. Yep. Go normal there. And we'll see if that will create something for us here. We got to try. We got to try to make a change. Like I alluded to in the previous game, it's not always going to play out. It's not always going to play out the same way. Now, Bonatini, come on. Douglas. Oh, decent cross, but Cody, come on. Ruben Neves. Oh, good pass. That was excellent. That was excellent. Like, that was a great chance created. Would have been fantastic to see it be finished, and Hennessy gets to that. So... Ooh, probably our best chance for the half there. And we've had our fair chances. Like, we've had 4 on target. Not too bad. But this could go back to being a bit disappointing if we don't get a result from this one here. As good as the last episode was. Oh, now it's 2-0. That's, yeah, Sully, Kakai, and we're down 2-0. I told you, just away from home, it's like they go... I don't know how to describe it. Like, they just go bad. what are we doing? We're going to have to go attacking now, so we'll switch to that. But Ruben can't play there. We just go winger on attack, though. Connor, not really liking him, honestly. But it's like, he's not been the... Like, no one has been great today, so we can't just blame him, but... Need to make the changes as well. Go higher tempo. Take offside trap off. Work the ball into the box. No. Need to be direct. Be more expressive. Yeah, play with some creative freedom, I guess. And confirm the changes. It's just... You could probably tell why wasn't I confident from the beginning, and I guess we're seeing it now. Maybe... It's happened sometimes. A goal before halftime and it gives you the momentum. Bonatini, go on! Oh, not a bad effort from that angle because someone was closing him down. So to win a corner from that, not bad, but we know we're probably not going to score from it because that was the shots. Ruben Neves. Or could we have one? No, we're not going to have another. We're not going to have another there. And it's going to end 2-0. So this has probably been one of the more frustrating games out of all I've played. See, after you get good results and have good performances, you become expecting of that each time because you know the lads can step up and do that. It's just a matter of getting that out of them as much as you can, as regular as you can. That is the thing, because you know they've got the ability in them. That's what we know now. From those performances against Leicester City and Chelsea, we know we can do that. It's just a matter of them actually executing the performances. Of course, we're missing... Well, obviously, Diogo Jota is out, and that kind of... It switched up our style. Really, I think we are going to go to make that early change. I'm sorry. I'm sorry if he gets... He's going to get upset because we're not going to play him more, but he doesn't provide anything, to be honest. I don't want to put this all on him, this performance, but... Yeah, we haven't seen much at all. Unfortunately. So now Bonatini, and then Jimenez... He played that defensive forward, but we're going to go that now. We're going to go that style now, like overload, pump the ball into the box, pass into space. Never been sure about that, but I had it selected. Shoot on sight, and even roam from positions as well. Hit some crosses in and have them as low crosses because they're always dangerous. At least against me. At least against me, they're dangerous. So I was just thinking, yeah. I don't know. Let's just because I'm thinking Cavaleiro as well, but there's plenty of time. There's plenty of time for another sub. You don't want to make your subs like all right away because you want to leave some very fresh legs, maybe one to bring on around 70th minute or something, but as the other team gets more tired. Leicester, how about take that into consideration? We beat Leicester and how we played against them, and now they're dominating Tottenham. So it's always interesting when you compare. That doesn't necessarily mean we can beat Tottenham. But it's interesting to compare like that. Come on, good tackle. Who was that? That was Neves? Can't click him. Yeah, Ruben Neves. Thought it was. I could see his number slightly. Just wasn't sure. But come on. Oh, but falls down. Falls down. Like, how does that happen? You know it's not your day when that we were never going to be destined to win when your player does that. They're obviously cursed in this game just to do just stupid shit. Like, come on. What is that? You don't see that in every single match. Like a player just falling down. A defender when he needs to be most smart, I suppose. Man. I just feel like... I don't know, to be honest. It's a very disappointing performance. And I feel like there's going to be a lot of disappointing performances like that are to me like that because, like I just said, I know what we can do. We've shown how well we can play. That's the only bad thing, to be honest. If that to say that's a bad thing is pretty weird. But we're just going to bring on Cavaleiro because we need to. Do we? Before I do that. No, I won't. I was thinking 3 strikers again, but that might not work. We just go 2 inside forwards, and then we can look for the overlap. Can we get anything? Go higher, and then we'll select the offside trap. But Douglas, okay, they're both natural as wing backs as well, so we could use them as a complete wing back because that's what I like. I like that role. What they can do. So, looks like a very interesting formation. Look at all the instructions though. Sometimes maybe it's not the best to have that many, and maybe you could go more simple. That's something I'm thinking. You can still go all out like that, but a bit more simple. We'll see what happens after this highlight. If we concede, I'll just no worry because it'll be like 3-0 down. Punching. Okay, good save, Patricio. So at least. To give you an idea of what I was talking about. Maybe we won't... We'll just leave off their off-roaming positions and not selecting be more expressive. Run at defense will take off. Look for the overlap. We'll leave that because that's what we want. Pump the ball. We want that though. Okay, we'll take off... we'll just put that on. Take more risks. Well, we want that. Yeah, we want to try and score as many as we can. Closing down something. We'll leave... Prevent goal... But yeah, those get stuck in will take off. Okay. So that shortens it down a little bit. And we'll try that. And if we come back and somehow get something from the match here, or even score 1 goal, you'll be like, yeah, do that more often with less instructions. But also, okay, that was a weak effort. We got, oh, okay, highlight right away. I was going to tell my players to push forward as well. But, I'm so disappointed. I'm so disappointed from this performance. Okay, there we go. Push forward now. Could we at least try and score? He's been our best player. He was that guy who fell in the box. So, yeah, I don't know what to say. Bonatini, come on. Like, Crystal Palace haven't even been that good. Because this match, I'm sorry if you've been bored from this match, because I'm almost that way myself. It feels like one of those games where it's just, both teams, like, Crystal Palace, sure, they got their goals, but... Cavallero, Raul, get it through! Pass it! Now I'm getting a bit frustrated, honestly. Is the chance still alive? No, it's not. It's not. You can see the funeral ahead. The announcement has been made. Far, man. Doherty still tackling very well. He always does. We need more stepping up like him. Cavallero, come on! No, you! I can't insult him. I can't insult him at all. At all. No, not even like any insult. It's not allowed. Even if I just said he was bad. Nah, I'm not allowed to say that. Oh my god. Now Patricio. Come on, I'm just so frustrated right now at the performances. That's all. That's all, and you can tell when I make that noise. That's when I'm like giving up. It's even not giving up is the right word, but I didn't even know. No, I don't even want to watch that, mate. It's just been a bad performance. And we definitely, probably the title for this video is like needing consistency or something like that. We need to find some consistency. Now you remain cool. And you finish. That was a great goal, like being honest. And how we're playing, sure, it's not impossible to get 2 more goals. But that was great. Cavallero, would have been a bit disappointing you, but you've scored now. So, again, I have to be happy with that performance. As he's gone down, he's be the best player for us with that goal. To be fair, the only one to score. So, yeah, he's done alright. Okay, go! Go now! A second could make it very interesting. Or we're just gonna let them make an easy challenge and not get a cross in. Okay, maybe now we'll try. Or not. Come on. Willy Bolly. Come on! Oh, it's in the back of the net! What do I count? No. Oh, mate, if you were right here. No. Don't say anything, mate. I'm just like, don't. I know, if it's offside, it's offside. There's no point in getting mad. My anger issues come to come to the fore when we have a chance to come back, and this is where, like, recently I've been saying, like, oh, Football Manager, I don't get into it as much as I used to. Well, here we go. Here's evidence I still do get into it. I feel like when I'm recording, though, even more so. Like, if I was just playing this privately, I probably wouldn't care as much. But because you guys are seeing it, it just makes me get into it more. So, I'm far from pleased, though. Doesn't help the offside. It wouldn't have changed the result. So, yeah, don't need to waste energy on that. Hodgson satisfied with the win, but we need to find consistency, especially when playing away, guys. Because the next 2 matches, like the next episode, I'm not too confident in it, but like, I want it to be similar to Leicester and Chelsea. Like, it would be lovely if we could beat West Ham and try and get a draw against City, because if you look at it, City's been doing, well, worse. Well, they haven't lost, though, but Chelsea doing a little bit better than City, and then West Ham, to be fair, doing much better than Leicester, so maybe not. But, yeah, I know, like, your opinions will change. That's what I mean. Don't change your opinion too much on how we're going. Like, how you're feeling after Leicester and Chelsea shouldn't change too much just because of these results, because of the team we are this season, because we're still going to have those performances. So don't, like, after the last episode, you wouldn't be thinking, like, oh, you need to change your tactics and everything like that. But then after this one, you might be thinking that. But that's what I mean. Don't be too drastic with that, because we could turn it around maybe in the next episode. Just keep in mind good results against Leicester and Chelsea. It's like I want them to be a focus, but we can't do, you can't be like that as well for the season. You got to be knowing, you got to still continue to win. But back to that point, I know how we can be at our best. That's a thing as well. So, yeah, a bit of frustration this episode. Like I said, need to find consistency. Let's see if we can do that going forward. Going to be hard, but international break, hopefully we won't get injuries. Hopefully it'll be more players recovering, like Diogo Jota. Hopefully, or he'll be close to being back. Anyway, Ryan Bennett, we weren't really using though. So, how is he? Like, he's like fairly average player, but yeah, of course, still would appreciate your suggestions with the tactics, especially. But it's more so how to, how do you guys think we could replicate what we did against Leicester and Chelsea with how the tactic is set up? Because we did that against them. We know we can, so we'll have to see. That's it for now, guys, and I'll catch you guys next time.